What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. As you can probably tell by my voice guys, I'm still very much under the weather and once again there will be no face cam today, mainly because I've actually got tissue stuffed in my nose right now because my nose is like a leaking tap, but it wouldn't be a day if there wasn't a Road to Glory up. I think I've only missed one day on RTG so far this year and that was the day that I was up in Birmingham in court. Yeah, I want to keep the streak going. Come rain or shine, come health or sickness, we are basically married to each other at this stage. So if you take half my stuff, I'm gonna cry. I want to build. I legitimately thought the daily knockouts had a specific restriction the last 2 days here, but it's not. So I was going to do basically build a team for the DKTs, but the reward is nothing. It's pointless. It's just 2,000 coins. Like I'd be better off. Let me go and find and show. I'd be better off playing Division 1 and trying to win a Division 1 title because it's just 2,000 coins for 4 games. Whereas in D1 I could get like 7,500 coins for 8 games or 10 games. Like it's just fiscally beneficial to play Division 1. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm not going to build. I was going to build a new team because it was going to be for the DKTs. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use this team. I'm going to talk about this team briefly. I want to talk about what the plan is, what the projected plan is for team of the season, because things might change based on what EA do or don't do. And I want to kind of get in my head around what kind of the plan is for FUT Champs. I know we've spoken about it before and stuff, but I just want to kind of reiterate the points. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, who knows. And although we've seen this team played with many times before, I enjoy this team so much. I think this is my favourite team. I think this is my favourite team so far this year of all the players. As far as a complete team goes. But what I am going to be doing for this episode is I'm going to be playing Heung-min Son up at right forward on 7 chem instead of Theo Walcott on 10 chem. So this is the team we've got, guys. De Gea, 220 games. Hector Bellerin, 700 games logged on him now. Ogbonna already 153 games. By the way, Ogbonna I bought for 93,000 and 105,000. I still think, even if right now, I would say I would still pay 100,000 coins for him. 84 pace, 87 defending and 82 physical. He's got, what, medium height work rates. He's 6'3" tall. Like, he just screams absolute quality. Yet he's like 60k. So if you've got a spare 60k lying around, now is a great time to buy him. Like, genuinely. Because I think once Team of the Season comes out, there are of course going to be some great centre-backs from the EPL that you'll want to play. But I think that he's still going to want to. I think he's still going to be one of the dudes that. Excuse me, I just have to put some different tissue in my nose. Yeah, like I still think he's going to be one of the go-to guys. I don't think he's going to be out of my team when Team of the Season comes around. I think Reed might go out of the team for whatever informed centre-back there. Sorry, whatever Team of the Season centre-back there is. But I don't think Ogbonna will. Because it's 84 pace, and unless there are 2 centre-backs that come from the EPL Team of the Season with more than 84 pace and more than 87 defending, there's no reason for me to change Ogbonna. We've got 397 games on Reed, 22 on this brand new Alonso, 404 now. Firmino's been one of those dudes that's been in and out of the team as a sub and as a starter. So I remember one weekend league he was in every game, and then one weekend league he was in no games, and then one weekend league he was used as a super sub. And then for like 3 consecutive weekend leagues, he just wasn't involved in any squad at all. And then he came back, and now I've got him back in the team, and I quite enjoy him a lot. Dele Alli, 352 games. Diego Costa now, 586 games. Heung-min Son, 724 games. Son very much like Firmino with the in and out of the team. Eden Hazard, 1,142 games and 198 games on Lukaku. 200 goal contributions for Lukaku. I'm actually quite disappointed that that's not better, and that's my own fault for using him as a sub and a midfielder. I've got to try and find a striker that I just use as a striker instead of trading them into midfield. But anyway, I've got some comments. I'm going to do what I did in the last video actually, dudes, and just Just read the... Wait, no, I don't want FUT Champions. Do I want FUT Champions? No, I want Division 1. I don't even care if I lose. I literally don't care if I lose. This is just... This Division 1 means nothing. We already qualified for FUT Champs. If we can win the title, great. If we can't, I'm sure I'll be able to hold and get the 7,500 coins. So, the first comment we've got is from Cooper Duggan. And he says, who else here has watched every Road to Glory episode? I have. Not only have I watched them, I made them all. So, yeah, I've watched every single one. I'm in all of them as well. It's crazy, isn't it? But that had 200 thumbs up, more than 200 thumbs up. I appreciate those of you that have watched every single Road to Glory episode. Sam Wood says, if a player with 0 chemistry gets a chemistry style added to him, would he just get a decrease to the stats the chemistry style would have boosted? I would like to hear your opinion. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you for the kind words, dude. Fortunately, I guess, what information I have for you is not an opinion. It is factual. It is a fact that, no, they don't downgrade to the chemistry stats. They downgrade, there's like a... They downgrade all at the same time, all the time. Whatever chemistry style you have, it doesn't make any difference. So they will go down in a pattern. I can't remember the specifics. There was the formula on Reddit for exactly how they move down. Maybe I'll get it for next video. But for right now, I can tell you that they do indeed all go down at the same time. Also, it was figured out on Reddit. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Also, it's figured out on Reddit that when you have a player off chemistry, so I used to sit there and I would add a certain chemistry style to a player, because you know how like when you've got someone on 7 chemistry, it doesn't fill all of the chevrons, right? Going up, boosting the chem style. So I would put for example, Hunter on someone to get the 2 extra pace points, because it fills the 2 chevrons instead of putting potentially Hawk on them and only getting 1 chevron for the pace points. But the chevrons are literally just a graphical representation, and they don't. It doesn't actually work like that. It is a. It does move up also all at the same time. So having 2 chevrons in pace with a Hunter on 7 chemistry, and having 1 chevron. Oh well, that's a nice goal. Having 1 chevron in pace. Well, let's do whatever. You know, if you got 2 chevrons on 1 card, and it's got 1 of them filled, and 2 chevrons on another card and it's got none of them filled, it actually still offers the same boost. I can't remember it. I have to get the actual literature up, but yeah, I can't remember the specific literature. This guy, by the way, is pretty decent. I don't know if you can probably tell he's a I would consider an above average FIFA player, which you don't usually get in Division 1. You actually usually get an average FIFA player. Interesting that he managed to score with a header though, because they don't usually go in that often. People don't usually cross that often. This guy seems to be focusing his team around crossing though. If he ends up getting this. The next comment from Sean O'Toole says, will this stay on your second channel next year? Since this has become your main account, will you upload it to your main channel? I wouldn't consider this my main account, but I also wouldn't consider it not my main account. This is my Road to Glory account that I don't spend FIFA points on, and I have an account that I do spend FIFA points on. So in that sense, I wouldn't say this was or wasn't my main account. What I would say though is that this absolutely will stay on this channel next year. I might use the account next year for more things on the main channel, like, you know, instead of just the typical Road to Glory stuff, I might do like Draft to Glory on the Road to Glory account, because we haven't even done that much draft here, so it wouldn't even make any difference, and it would help both series, right? Because on Draft to Glory I'd constantly have coins to play draft because it's a Road to Glory, and then on the Road to Glory I could potentially earn, keep, collect, invest more off of the rewards and pack some better players. Like I have right now, I have 1.2 million coins on the Draft to Glory account, and I have loads and loads of consumables and players and stuff that just sit there doing nothing. I've probably all together in terms of total equity in the Draft to Glory account, I've got like 1.6 or 1.7 million coins literally just sitting there doing nothing. So I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, what's the point of having an account like that, yeah, okay, it's used for video purposes and the entertainment level is there, but overall it's actually not really, it doesn't do anything. It's a waste. It's a waste having all those coins sitting there doing nothing. So I thought next year maybe, if I do the two on the, you know, on the same account, it will benefit both both accounts, which I'm absolutely open for. Of course, we have to wait and see what EA do before I make such a decision. Oh, that's nice. Come on, Lukaku. He's hit the post. Son missed it. That should have been a goal. Yeah, I have. You know, I'd want to get the opinion of the fans of each series, or if they would enjoy that. I can't see why not. Because imagine right now if I had an extra 1.2 million coins on this account, that'd be great in my opinion. So yeah, I would have to get the opinion of you guys, and also important to see what EA do next year with changes, because it might be a situation where I don't want to do it on the same account. But definitely, and stuff like the best team in FIFA and those sort of episodes. Like, what I would actually love, I would love just one account. You know what I mean? I'd love to just be able to do everything on one account, and have an account where I don't spend FIFA points on, and still manage to make series like the best team in FIFA and such, and not even have to spend FIFA points because I've earned so much through playing the game. And I'm not far off being able to do that this year. Obviously, earlier on in the weeks and stuff where I don't have all that much, it'd be very hard for me to do like the best team in FIFA episode with Cristiano Ronaldo, because even on a road to glory like this, I wouldn't be able to afford him, right? So this is going to be 2-0 here, yeah, because I wouldn't be able to afford him. So in that sense, it might be a little bit difficult at the start, but it's definitely something that I'd be interested to do. At least Draft to Glory and Road to Glory on the same account, if not basically putting everything through the one account. Because again, if I did even the best team in FIFA and stuff on this account, think of all the extra coins I would have earned through buying and selling the players for a profit, and through just playing the games and picking up more match coins through divisions and stuff. It would actually benefit the account. I would have, if I combined all three of my major kind of series together, I'd probably have about 8 to 10 million coins, which obviously is pretty spectacular. Oh, that was not where I aimed that. Yeah, but it's definitely something that I need to consider a bit more, and wait to see what EA have got planned in the next year in the next iteration of FIFA. Let's go Lukaku. Wow. Apologies if you can hear me just sniffing and stuff as well. I know it's like not an ideal thing to listen to, but I'm ill, guys. I'm ill. I'm sick, so can't help it, I'm afraid. It was either listening to me sniffle every now and then, or no video. So it's your choice. Where is my defense gone? This guy's got a lot of space in behind right here. This is going to be 3. This is. Oh no, Bonner with a good save, good tackle rather. Yeah, that's where we're at with that now. We'll wait till half time. We'll take a look at these match stats. It's probably going to be 3-0 here. That's a good tackle. Oh, it's falling straight back to him. That's another good block. Falling straight back to him. That's got to be offside, right? Falling straight back to him. De Gea gives a corner. The shots are now going to be a little bit, whatever they were, they're going to be even more in this dude's favour, because he's just had 3 consecutive shots in the space of about 5 seconds that were all just rebounds that pop back to him. That's a foul ref, no. So 2-0 down at half time, which is no problem. This guy's played pretty well. I definitely have had more than one shot as well. It's obviously the first time shots don't really count, and then this guy's 3 shots that he had there in the 45th minute are his 3rd, 4th and 5th shot. So he was 2 shots, 2 goals, and I was 1 shot, no goals until the 45th minute. But take nothing away from the dude. He's a pretty decent player. I don't really, I don't mind losing to players that are better than myself, and I hopefully try and learn from players that are better than myself. I don't feel like I'm learning anything from this game per se. I feel like I've actually thought I had a bit more possession than I actually had. I don't want to go ultra attacking, just attacking. But hopefully we can get back into the game in the second half. Who knows? We'll see how it goes, or maybe we're just going to get disconnected from the EA servers. No, we're just going to get a lag fest instead for the second half. So happy days there. The next comment, let me just get a second in game time to read it. Let's go Heung-min. Has to be a foul there, ref. Surely. We're in here though. Marcus Alonso, he's put that one wide. Theo Hardy says, "Hey Nep, how do you think the tournament will run for the 24th team of the season player? Do you think there will be a team rating or any restrictions for the FUT Daily Knockout tournament?" 1 second. Let me. I'll finish reading that in a second. Oh god, that's a good tackle. Go on, Son, that's you, baby. Oh, that's going to be a foul there as well. wouldn't be everyone be playing foot champs, and how are the not so good people who can't even qualify for the weekend league, able to get the team of the season player? We'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on the matter. GG, keep up the great content. Well, thank you for the kind words, dude, first of all. By the looks of things, it will run Monday to Friday, and instead of having 8 attempts to complete a daily knockout tournament, you will have 16 attempts to complete the daily knockout tournament. So that they've shown that by the fact the current setup for next weekend is 16 attempts and 4 days to play it in. So it seems like they'll put the team of the season player in on the Monday after Foot Champs is finished. You'll get, yeah, as I say, 16 attempts. You'll get 4 days to complete it. And is that a foul? That's not a foul, surely. And after you've run out of your 16 attempts, that's that. Now, for the people that can't qualify for Foot Champs, like I kind of understand why EA do it like this, because like you don't want every single person in the game to be running around with a blue team of the season player, right? A free, untradeable, and if it's anything like last year, quite a good team of the season player. You want it to be, oh, it's through there. You want it to be, you know, an exclusive thing. Like it can't just be for everyone. They're going to be giving everyone a team of the season player if you just complete the daily SBCs, like they did with Foot Birthday, or the weekly SBCs, as it seems. Quite like they did with Foot Birthday, you're going to be able to basically just pick yourself up one anyway in the guaranteed untradeable team of the week pack. But these special ones, I do understand. Oh God, don't give them a goal like this. I do understand why EA would be doing it the current setup that they're doing it in. Gordon Lukaku, this has got to be a goal, lad. This has got to be a goal, Romelu. Romelu, 2-1. Let's go. In terms of restrictions, I do believe that there will be restrictions, and the way I believe that it will work is like, let's say for the EPL 24th team of the season player, I believe you will require an EPL team to play in that weekend league. Sorry, that daily knockout. It won't affect the weekend league at all, because it will be running the same like as normal with daily knockouts. It will have no bearing on the weekend league. So it will run Monday to Friday, then Friday at 7 AM it will finish, and then that'll be that. So it won't have any effect on weekend league at all. Oh, Romelu's in again here. Ah, Romelu. Can we level it up? Yes, we can. Seamus, the Anus Destroyer, puts it in the back of the net. It's 2-2, just like that. Feels good. Thought I was going to take a loss here. I might still take a loss here, but that feels good. Yeah, that's what I think. And as I say, I do think it will be... like I think the requirements will be as... I'll show a little bit more after this game. I think the requirements will be as the tournament itself is. So right now, it looks like we're going to be getting a daily knockout tournament next week for a most consistent team of the season player. And so because of that, you are allowed 8 golds, and then the rest have to be silvers and bronzes. So the most consistent team of the season consists of gold, silvers and bronzes. And thus, the actual daily knockout is going to consider golds and silvers at the very least, and then bronzes if you want bronzes. So it kind of all makes sense, right? It kind of all makes sense that it works like that. Oh, look at El Shaarawy, or is that Coleman? That's Coleman. I don't know what he's doing on the left centre mid spot, but he's won the header and he's earned me a corner. So for people that can't qualify, the benefit that you've got is that people can only win once in 16 attempts, and once they've won, that's game over, right? Once I win the tournament, or assuming I win the tournament, for example, I am no longer eligible to play the tournament. So for those that always struggle, it's not really going to be it's not going to be that much more difficult anyway. If more difficult at all, of course, because it will be a situation whereby once the good players have won the tournament, that's it. They can't play it anymore. It's not like they can sit there and just play it 10 times in a row and completely destroy... Oh, I turned the defender. I had more time, and completely destroy everyone and stop people from getting the card. It's going to be a case of once you've got it, you're done, and you can't go on to that tournament anymore. So I think the fact that we're going to have 16 attempts now instead of 8 attempts to win the daily knockout, I personally think that that's the perfect thing that EA could have done. I think it's a really good idea. I think 16 attempts is absolutely perfect for people that can't qualify, and I do believe that people that generally struggle to qualify will actually find it easier over time because of how many... Oh, Gordon Lukaku, right foot banger, good save. Yeah, I think people will have more attempts to be able to complete the 24th player compared to a normal time that they can do the daily knockout. So I think overall it will benefit those that don't usually win the daily knockout, and I think overall it'll be awesome to see those that can win the team of the season player be able to win something. You know, I think it's going to be a big part of team of the season. I think it's going to be a fun part of team of the season, and I am personally very, very excited for it. I tried to do. Oh, go on, Romelu. Oh, no. That's a great tackle. No foul, ref. Yes, that was. I legit tried to foul him, dudes, but I actually managed to pull out a great tackle, and now I've passed the ball wrongly, and he's got the ball back. He's played a chip through ball. Shame as the Anus Destroyers missed it. And that's Coleman there for Ogbonna. Suarez. What can we get? Can we get anything out of this? Marcus Alonso. Go on, lad. Go on, you big lad. Let's go inside to Lukaku. Back out to Alonso. His defender's bit. We've got the men over. Can he get the ball in? Yes, Son's missed it. Heung-min Son had the chance. That's 2 tap-ins. He missed 1 tap-in at the far post in the first half after it hit the post. And he's missed a second tap-in here. He's literally seemingly just run past the ball. That should be my corner. Yeah, we got corner 90th minute, lads. Let's pop this near post, see if Lukaku can get a head on it. Oh, it's bad. That's really bad, actually, because now he's got a chance of countering. I should have just brought him down. He's got Kante out on the right-hand side.
Some potential in this move.
Oh, he's going to win it here. Oh, my God. Oh. The amount of goals, dudes, I concede from my own set pieces is absolutely horrendous. I really need to sort my life out with that. Honestly, the amount of goals... I should have beaten this guy now. He's a good player. I'll give him that. I said it throughout the game. But once I got back to 2-2, it was just me pressuring him the whole game. And that's full time straight away. And as per usual, 90th minute, it doesn't matter that it was a 90th minute. It could have been the 80th minute. I have a corner. I try and go for a goal instead of seeing out a point, and I end up throwing it away. De Gea with 4 saves is Lloris with what was that, 3 or 4? I can't remember. But I definitely had the chances. Heung-min Son really should have done a little bit better for me. Quite an even game, and I think a draw would have been a fair result. I could have won it in the end. That's heartbreaking to concede. And during the break of the final goal, I had a chance to take Kante out on the halfway line and just give the guy a free kick on the halfway line instead. And instead, I thought I didn't. I decided not to, and he ended up going on to score. This should have been a goal. Oh no, this wasn't the goal. There was one chance where I squared it to Heung-min Son, and he's just missed it. That's too bad. So we do end up getting a loss out of that, guys. But hey, man, that guy he played a solid game. Can't complain about it at all. It's my own mistakes that let me down in that game. Once again, conceding off the back of my own set piece. It's one of my biggest faults in this game this year is me conceding off of my own set pieces. But hey, what are you going to do? So when we go take a look at the daily knockouts for next week, is it next week? Yeah, look at that. It's only 1. So you get 16 attempts on this one, I believe. Yeah, 16 attempts. You're only allowed to win it once. So once you've won it, you can't enter it anymore. You can only have a maximum of 8 goal players, which would indicate that this is for the most consistent team of the season player. And then next week, 10 attempts next week. 10 attempts in 11 days. Oh, it looks like they're going to be doing 10. Look at that. Common and rare players is a minimum of 17. So you're only allowed 1 special card. And then here, 10 attempts as well, no entry requirements. So it looks like they've upped the attempts from 8 to 10, which means you'll have 20 attempts every weekend to be able to win it, guys. If you can't do it in 20 attempts, I feel bad for you, son. You know what I mean? Unless it's only 10 attempts and there's 2 different players here. We'll have to wait and see what EA change for the requirements and stuff. But this, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace!